Hello friends, welcome to Investing Smart with Market Guru Sanjeev Bhasin, presented by IIFL Securities. Today I'll take out $1 million question. What is the difference between trading and investing? This is a very thin line between both of them, but they should be very carefully adhered by all investors. Trading is the art where you make money by buying and selling rapidly or in quick succession depending on your timing of the market. But the trader trades the price, whereas the investor buys the business. That is the main caveat. When you buy a business, just as the legendary investor Warren Buffett explained, when I met him 5 years back, he explained that how he held the stock of Coca-Cola for 44 years because he was convinced of the business. And you've seen in the Indian context how FMCG and brands have played out over the last 50 years. The likes of Lever, Colgate, Asian Paints, what sort of wealth creation they've done. So the investor always buys money with surplus cash and invests in the business of the company. The trader trades the price. If the price is weak, he will sell. If the price is strong, he will buy. The investor never becomes a trader and the trader never becomes the investor. Just to explain that in simple terms, if in the last 20 years you bought Infosys and you tried to trade that for 200 rupees, you missed out the chance of creating the biggest wealth ever in Indian history. And if on the other hand, in 10 years back, you bought Arcom at 700 rupees and you tried to trade that and you got stuck on the long side, you lost all your capital. So you have to have extreme amount of discipline and conviction along with very humble attitude if you want to be a trader. The three things which a trader looks at is simple. A, he looks at value at risk. One contract or one derivative instrument is worth at least 5 lakh, which means a 10% upside downside can take away 50,000 rupees of your capital. So value at risk is your first outlook. Second is mark to market. If you are trading the derivatives, every day there is a mark to market where you are aligned with the closing price of the market. Hence, mark to market is a very key credential because sometimes you stand to lose, and once the mark to market goes, back becomes an issue. And third is volatility. Volatility is driven by market prices going both sides, and hence the extreme bouts of optimism, pessimism see the prices go haywire. If you are not part and you cannot bear the ups and downs where losses can be humongous, then trading is not for you. And fourthly, what is your hedge? If you have longs, you must have shorts against this, and if you have shorts, you must have long, so that you balance your mark to market by the end of the day. I know a lot of people who take one-sided trades, and then when they lose money, they blame the market or the system. The system is correct. It is you who doesn't have the correct attitude. The trader has one simple idiom: sell weakness, buy strength. It means where he sees weakness, he must first sell. Where he sees strength, he must first buy. So if you've been seeing the run of Lever from 1300, the stock has gone to 2100. Meant that it kept making new highs. So you had to buy out every high, not sell. On the other hand, you've seen the stock of, say, a JP, which from 40 became 50, 30, and then 20, and then 10 and 2. So every fall was a selling opportunity. Often the investor gets cut on the wrong side because he tries to catch a falling knife. So the trader has to be behest of the opportunity and the risk which goes in trading both sides. So like we said, you must be very careful of your value at risk, of your mark to market, of your volatility and your hedge, because only those four will let you survive. On the other hand, the investor has a simple idiom that he's going to put his spare capital every week or every month over a period of time in good blue stocks, and which over a period of time in the next 2, 3, 5 years will create wealth for him. His timing becomes impossible because there is nobody who can time the market. Even the trader sometimes loses out on that. So the investor has a simple idiom, not to time the market, but to spend time in the market. Both these things go hand in hand, and often you get misguided by first starting off as a trader and then becoming an investor in a losing stock. Please get yourself more acquainted. Hence, we are there. We have 30 years of experience. We can tell you all the nuances. We can explain what's the thin line between a trader and an investor, and how the trader often goes wrong and compulsorily becomes an investor, and how an investor by trading for small profits can lose out the chances of owning the largest wealth creator. If you like this program, please press like and as a caveat, IIFL Securities has huge trading outlet where we can offer a lot of services if you are interested in them. Thank you.